time. Fire emblem, Alrighty guys, good evening, welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Dragon, congrats on first, enjoy the points. Pikachu, welcome in. Dorolo. Wait, not Dorolo. Wait, hold on. I thought Dorolo was here. Yeah, Dorolo was here. Watch time, yeah. Alright, Dorolo, welcome in. How's it going? Daito, welcome. Pikachu, how's it going, everyone? We're starting out with FEH, and then we gotta talk about some stuff. But let's put some more plays in. Alright. I think I got a flutter of devices around me. Good me? All things considered, doing okay. Are we pulling for the new Mythic Jörmungandr? But we're only probably doing maybe 1 or 2 circles at most. I'm gonna do my hero's journey for today. So let's do that while people are still trickling in.
Find me an enemy.
You got, yeah, and Daito, you got it in like what, 7 pulls, I think you said, or something like that. It was like really early. So congrats to Daito for getting Jörmungandr. Now the question is if you guys are able to spell Jörmungandr without looking. 3 pulls, even better. Even better. Yeah, we're hoping to get them.
Find me an enemy.
Hey, well done. Bottom, bottom, bottom. But yeah, we'll do pulls for Jörmungandr. I haven't done my Hoyo dailies yet today. We'll probably just do that in passing. I do want to talk more about the Snezhnaya banners that I'm trying to predict, and see if I can get your guys' input and thoughts.
Find me an enemy.
Because like the steps I'm going is first I'm trying to predict the order of the new Snezhnaya characters, and then I'm trying to predict, okay, where are the Archons going to rerun, and then from there I'm like, okay, well now we have to figure out Nodcry reruns. There are still some Natlan reruns that haven't gotten a second rerun yet. There are a few other characters that I'm debating, are they going to get added to the Leeway Chronicle Wish banner, or are they still running separately? So I call her Giant Snake Lady because I don't know how to spell Jörmungandr. You're pretty close, actually. But yeah, I've gotten used to seeing like Icelandic spellings that I can kind of sort of like when I spelt it out like for the stream title and everything, and when I was talking in some other chats earlier today, I actually I tried to spell it out like what I thought it would be, and I was pretty close except for the 2 little dots above the O. So think of it as Jor, as with an O, but with the 2 dots over it. Mun, M-U-N, and then Gandr, but no vowel between T and R. So like that one, I was like, yep, that's probably how it is. It's Icelandic. Well, it's Norse technically, but these days they would be using the Icelandic keyboard. Here's journey. Waterfall training. I think we've seen this one. Yeah, we can skip. 3-star. Come on. Is anyone else pulling for Jörmungandr? Or are you guys just saving up? Fortune's Weave coming. Chopping wood. I think I've seen that. There's just so many now. It's hard to get the one you want, so you guys just buy it. I just know how to spell Gnungagap because you taught me. Eh? Yeah, again, break it down into like syllables, and it becomes a lot easier. So, Jor, J-O-R, with the 2 dots above the O's. Mun, M-U-N. So Jor, Mun, and then Gandr, G-A-N-D-R. No vowel between D and R. So Jörmungandr. Take shelter from the downpour. Thunder only unnerves them a little. Lies. Oh, my tent is full up on feathers. A bunny? Found a bunny. Of course the bunny's 5-star. Why wouldn't he be? One more, we should be able to buy it. Kaizen, that bunny is a higher rarity than all my summons lately. Yikes. Sparkle, welcome in. How are you today? On a full stomach, we've seen that. Alright, now we can just buy everything. Yeah, look, there's so many per quarter now that it's like you can't even target the one you want. I haven't missed any, right? Alright, let's see what the new one is. 3-star. New technically alive. That's always a good thing. Watermelon whacking. While blindfolded, time to split open a juicy watermelon. It'll take a strong focus. Huh? A watermelon can be that tough? Wow, an unexpected turn of events. Probably a bowling ball. I did a story chapter in part 1 of event last night, so I have today and tomorrow to read part 2. Wait, which event? Oh, wait. Oh, fine, whatever. Didn't mean to do that. You already have enough points to just buy it. On Nikkei 1, I've been rushing to get into, Okay. Available. Alright, 4-star watermelon watching. Or whacking, not watching. Whacking watermelons. Time to split open a juicy watermelon. It'll take a strong focus. Crab scurries off with the target. One hero to the rescue. He's just like, what's going on? Takes place timeline-wise after the part or in the main story and is extremely canon and important to main story. Are those events in Nikkei permanent or limited? Alright, 5-star watermelon whacking. Time to split open a juicy watermelon. It'll take a strong focus. Added to the permanent archive like 8 months. Okay, so they eventually do become 8 perfect slices of watermelon. Now that's the mark of a professional. So the crab gets one too. Right, now we can do the final boss.
We'll settle this right now.
Outside of collabs. The only collab that's permanent is Stellar Blade. Okay. How often do non-Stellar Blade collabs happen? Alright, so we're technically done with Hero's Journey, but we have to do it one more time tomorrow just to get 3 orbs. Alrighty. Shall we pull? Do I have space? That's a good question. No, I do not. Where can I make space? Well, you know, I'm probably getting rid of the units that we summon anyway, unless we get Jörmungandr, so let's pull, and then we'll make space as we need to. We have a new Fallen banner, and then we have 3 weekly revivals. We can do those first 2 if we want. We don't have to. We do. Well, no, because if we don't do those, we don't have a ton of content for FEH. Okay, weekly revivals, Fallen Alir banner, and then Mythic Jörmungandr. 2 to 3 times a year. Okay, to describe why I need to make sure I read this event. Imagine that gave backstory for Rear instead of that being the main non-cry story. That kind of importance. Okay, that's fair. Alright, let's do some polls. We'll talk more about event calendars in a bit here. And other stuff. Actually, you know, I probably should check these banners on my main, even though weekly revivals, because there might be some that I don't have. Carol. And also introduces a new major villain that we'll probably have to deal with for like the next year. Alright, we have female Chris. I should probably check the other barracks here. Which Gulveg is this? Brave? I don't have Brave Gulveg? Ooh. Oh, no, I do. She's right there. Never mind. Just missed her. Male Robin I might not have. And then I don't know which Soren this is. I can never keep track of them all. Oh, I do have him. This is regular, maybe? Maybe it's Brave, I don't know.
Fancy clothing.
I'm pretty sure I have the do. So we just gotta look for the Illyrians. I don't have any. No Fallen Illyrians. Alright, we'll go for, I guess, green and red, or red and green? I don't know. We'll go from there. Okay, let's pull. I need help with Uma, but I don't know what yet, so I don't play it. It's okay. I think Sunset might drop by in a bit. And I think Destiny also plays, right? Destiny plays, I think. Alright, for this one, we're going to try to pull... I don't know, you guys pick. Jafar, Ephraim, or Carol? Oh, let me explain why I'm yawning. I didn't get a ton of sleep. So when I woke up, I was like, oh, I woke up too early. I'll go back to sleep. Really quickly, I checked my notifications on my phone, and then one of them jumped out to me. Jafar. Okay, we'll go for Carlos. Neurotoxin is a lot scarier than bombs. Lasers are crappy weapons, at least to me. So, chat, you guys remember, like, I guess at this point it would have been a month ago. Remember when I unboxed those genealogy figures that I already had, but I was trying to upgrade one of them to a sealed. I mean, the boxes are open because it's a blind box, but like the figures are still inside the plastic like wrapping. And then I unboxed it on the stream, and I was like extremely disappointed because like I was like, the one that I needed was not in a box or with the card, and then a lot of the other ones were in awful condition. And then like that one also, that even though she was technically sealed in the bag, her hair had broken off, right? And I spent like, it was like $1,200 on the figures, and then shipping and tariffs and all that stuff. It ended up being a total of over $1,500. I was like, this is unacceptable for a $1,500 purchase. Like if this was like $50, fine, whatever. But for $1,500, I was like, this is unacceptable. We're sending this back. Well, this morning I got a notification. Oh, seller received the item and then initiated the return, but for only 50% of the purchase value, because they claimed that I damaged them. So I hopped out of bed, despite lacking sleep. I hopped out of bed and very quickly identified which Twitch VOD I unboxed it on stream on. Because you guys even saw I unboxed them, and then, hey, these are not acceptable. These are broken, these are not sealed, and these are missing components and stuff like that. And then, so I sent that to eBay, because then they said like, oh, were you expecting more of a refund? If not, or if so, click here to contact eBay directly, or report a concern, yada yada yada. So I figured out which Twitch VOD it was. I sent that to eBay, and because it was so detailed, like, because it's a Twitch VOD of the unboxing, eBay got back to me within like less than 10 minutes. Saying, yep, here's your full refund. I was like, yes. Less than 10 minutes, eBay got back to me. Report them immediately. Someone with video proof. Yeah, right? I was like, video proof right here. Twitch VOD. So, yes. Maybe I should just make that a routine now. Anything that's like super expensive, we'll unbox it on stream. Even if it's not even eBay, just stuff that I'm buying. If I'm buying it like from like AmiAmi or something else or whatever, if it's expensive, we'll unbox it on stream. So there's video proof. They scammed the wrong person. Yeah, absolutely. They're trying to pull off fraud so they can recoup some of their sale. Because like one of the things they were saying in their reasoning for giving only 50% discount, like, oh, the buyer, you know, damaged the items. They took pictures too of what like, oh, this was broken and this was broken, and they said like, oh, in this state, I don't know if I can be able to resell these anymore to you know, to make up the loss. And I was like, perfect. You sent like the things that you said are broken. Here's a screenshot of it from the Twitch VOD. I also gave them the URL to the Twitch VOD as well. So, but then I also screenshotted exactly where I show. Oh, still in good condition when I had it. Still in good condition. That one, this one, this one. Of the pictures that they took, only one of them was one that was not broken when I opened it, and then it was broken supposedly on their end. But because you saw me put it back into the boxes, right? Because at one point I was like initially before I was going to be like, yeah, taking them out of the boxes, verifying everything, and then putting them back in to put them into storage. But you guys saw me, oh, these are not good. Not all of them. And then I put them back into the boxes, safe and sound, and then I just packed those up afterwards. So eBay was like, yep, you're getting a full refund. Who scammed you? I don't know if you were, do you remember? Oh, you got ads? Okay. I'll wait a second to explain. But we'll pull for Jafar in about 1 minute. Carlos, if we don't get Carlos, we'll go for... I think Carol's much newer than Ephraim, so we'll go for red. colorless, red, blue. Hopefully eBay doesn't let them list it. Let them relist it as non. I'm sure. I'm sure they will, or they'll find a way. By the way, as we are expecting Star Drip marketing probably in about an hour. Should be today. Again, sometimes it's a little off because they adjust their schedule every few months or so. But like, Star Rail and Genshin are pretty good about being consistent, so we're expecting it today. Like, they tend to be like consistent for like 5 or 6 patches, and then they adjust it by like a day, and then they're consistent for like another 5 patches, and then they like tweak it by a day or so. Need to leave a review calling them out on that if you haven't. Oh yeah, I will. Welcome back. So yeah, I was about to answer your question. So you were asking like who scammed. You remember about a month ago I unboxed those Genealogy of the Holy War figures, so like Sigurd and Lewin and Tail 2 and who else was in there? Eldigan, Sylvia, you know, those figures. So I unboxed those. It was on the stream when we were doing, you remember that? Yeah. I think we were testing, that's right, we were testing out, not just Words on Stream, but like Gartic and some of the other ones as well. Oh, you're making Joe, okay. But yeah, it was that stream, and yeah, they were damaged when I got them, so I sent them back for a refund, and then the seller tried to claim to eBay, oh, the buyer damaged them, and I can't sell them in this condition now, and they sent pictures to eBay like, oh yeah, this is broken. So then I was like, here's video of me opening it. Because I really like the only Fire Emblem thing you don't have besides that bus. Oh no, there's plenty of things I don't have, guys. In fact, I just bought a few more things. You guys can't see it right now behind my chair. There's like 3 boxes here. We need to unbox those at some point. But those are direct sales to people that I'm familiar with, so I'm not expecting any surprises there. And on top of that, I also ordered some stuff in Japan that it's currently collecting at the proxy service, and then once all of it has arrived at the proxy service, then I have them consolidate it and then ship it here. Oh, and hey, and I'll have an additional $1,500 I can spend on more stuff now, because yeah, I got that refund. The part that sucks about it though is because it's that figure is like the one out of the set that I was trying to get sealed. Prior to that, there were other listings for that figure. They weren't sealed or with the box, but there were listings like, oh, this one's sealed but no box, or this one's not sealed, or this one's not sealed and also a little broken. Those listings, because it's such a rare figure, they were on eBay at the time for like $300, $400. As soon as I bought that bundle, even though it was a bundle of 7, because everyone knew that like that figure was like the star of that set, right? As soon as I bought that, like within a day, all those other listings for the opened or broken figures or non-complete without the box, stuff like that, they went up to like $1,200, $1,600, you know, $1,800. I was like, what the frick, eBay? Come on. eBay sellers are freaking vultures. So not buying that figure from eBay anytime soon. Can't imagine how you afford this. Imagine how rich you'd be if you didn't like Fire Emblem, right? I'd have at least 6 figures. Maybe I'd actually have some investments or something. Maybe I actually would have bought like Bitcoin back before it was like taxed to heck. You know? No, but I'd probably just spend it on other stuff. But alright, let's do some polls. We're going to pull for Jafar and then Carol if we don't get Jafar. Or Carlos. Carlos here. Chat, pick top or bottom. Top or bottom right. And after we do all our polls, we're going to talk briefly about those Snezhnaya predictions I'm trying to make. maybe get some input. And then we got to talk about schedule this week because there's been a curveball. Bottom, here we go. Let's pull. Alright, guys, here we go. I already have them, so this is going to be the Return of Jafar. Did you hear they're making a live-action Aladdin 2? And nothing. 4-star SEA. Speaking of investments, remember when Robinhood scammed you during the GameStop thing by freezing everyone? Great for rich people who always get away with market manipulation but don't like when anyone else does it? Yeah. Ever lead to lawsuits? I actually don't know. Should have. Yeah, what was the reason for that again? Like the official reason? I think it climbed so high so fast in like one day, like overnight, that they were like, oh, this is too volatile. We're gonna lock people out from buying it. Oh wait, no. Was it buying or selling? No, you couldn't buy more because again, it shot up too quickly. And then I don't think you could sell either. But the problem is because no one was buying, then the value was plummeting. And because you couldn't sell it, you just had to watch the value just drop and drop and drop. So it was something like that, yeah. Which scammers were losing money and they got, yeah. They claimed it was something to do with like, oh, there's such a high volume and, we can't handle this kind of traffic and whatnot. I'm like, that's not our problem. All right, so on this one, I have everyone as well. We're probably going to go... There's pros and cons going each of these colors. We'll probably go blue. Watch it be a Pegasus Lance character. Alright, we'll go red. Right? Blue. Here we go. Nobody could sell, that way they could crash the stock and make the rich people happy since they bet against it. Or something like that. Something ridiculous. Robinhood being investigated for fraud, market manipulation. Yeah, it should have, and I don't know if it did. I haven't looked too deeply into it. I felt like I probably would have heard about it if it did, but oh well. Alright, so this one, these are a bunch of brave heroes, so we're gonna go for, I already have one of each, it looks like. Maybe 2 Robins. I feel like Ghoulbag's the one I probably have the least of, so we'll go blue if we get it. Blue, and then on this one, we'll go for... the Soren. Here we go. Smoke on the 10. Further shows that laws don't actually apply to the rich. Not in this day and age. Oh, I was freaking out too because I realized my passport expires in 2028. I was hoping it would last until at least 2029. But luckily I found out that the let's say the tarnished passport is only a special one that you can only get in DC, in person, and by request. So luckily I can just get a regular one. If your capitalism or crime is legal, if you offer enough bribes. Alright, here we are missing both the Leers, so green, red. If we don't get those, then we'll go blue. Blue is actually limited because he's rearmed. But because we don't have the Leers, we'll go green, green, green. I might have them on the outs, but whatever. Here we go. After this, we're pulling on the Mythic banner. Come on, a Leer. Give me a Leer, and then screw me over because I don't have space for anyone else. Oh my god, they actually did it. They actually... No! Because I don't have room. Why'd I have to wish for it? My name is Leer. I was just told my father called me that just once. Oh, we got Soren on the wrong banner on my iPad. Give me the Leer. Anything new? We just got a Leer on my main. And it looks like it's the first one. Yep. She is plus res minus attack. Great. And then we got Soren here plus speed. Ooh, minus attack. That's okay. Alright, now we gotta spend like 10 minutes and figure out how to make space for her. Let's see here. So one of my favorite units from last year, a Jackbox. We can probably make some time for that today, but we gotta talk about some stuff that's come up. Let's sort by this regular Quan. This is the reserve barracks, but I can clear some of these out and then move some into here. See the Persona news? Yeah, live action Persona TV series. I don't know, live action. I think I'm good. I'll pass on that. It's also on Netflix. I don't have that, so. Drips in 50 minutes, roughly. Yes. Talk about what? Who? What? Where? Oh yeah, we gotta talk. We'll talk about that in a second. Let me just finish with FEH. So anyone can move from just the main barracks. Original Star 2. It likely might be like original / like inspired by, but the fact that it's a live action, and it's Netflix, I am not getting my hopes up. Much like Persona, every adaptation Netflix has done has been horrendous and in many cases damaging to the brands they touch. Yeah, with the exception of like let's see. I'm trying to think of their reboot of Carmen Sandiego was okay. The Netflix Marvel stuff was good. Even if after a while it did start to deviate from the source material quite a bit. Except for One Piece and Avatar The Last Airbender Season 2. And if Netflix ever makes anything good, it's cancel it to fun garbage. Generally, yeah. Alright, I gotta get rid of one. The thing is, a lot of these are these are unique. Like here, I saw like 2 elms, but I'm like, oh wait, those are 2 different ones. Disagree. I mean, there's some stuff that's good on there. Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego? That was a different show. But they did a reboot called simply it was just called Carmen Sandiego. And they even changed the backstory of Carmen. So now she wasn't like just a super smart person who got bored and then was just kind of messing with people. Now they made her like some like Robin Hood / Kim Possible kind of character. Did have Cobra Kai and still have One Piece. Netflix Avatar. Season 2 fixes the issues we had in Season 1. That shouldn't even be a problem though for even the first season. They should have fixed that from the get-go. Like who approved letting it out like that? Is tomorrow monthly reset? No. Wednesday is a new month, so that's when the monthly reset is. Alright, so I got rid of one of the Fallen Maritas because the other one had slightly better IVs. Stop, don't struggle. Who, what, where? Wouldn't be concerned personally if it was an original story, but if they were adapting one of the games. Canceling Inside Job? I don't know that one. Umbrella Academy? I don't know that one either. Alright, so we got the Allure on that one. Didn't have them. Now we're going to pull for Jörmungandr. We're going to pull any colorless that we can in the first circle and just hope we get lucky. Because Daito got Jörmungandr in 3 pulls, guys. Daito, were you sniping for colorless or were you just pulling anything? You're still sniping, Bowshock? How many pulls have you done so far? No, stay away from. Wait, what are we talking about, Sparkle? All right, here we go. Wish me luck, guys. We have 1 colorless. All right. Well, we don't even have any colorless on the 10. What should we pull here? We're gonna pull. See, these aren't even all like legendary mythics or emblem characters. I'm like, what is with this banner? You have red and green. I'm gonna pull. Let's see, because this one's. Is this just a seasonal duo? The Erica? It's just a seasonal duo. It's nothing special about that. This one is legendary. This one is just a young hero. It's just a seasonal. What the heck is this banner? Green, we have attuned. This is the wrong banner for that. Another attuned. And then just general pool. What is this banner even? We'll go blue. Because at least there we have an emblem and a rearmed. Oh, wait, no, we don't have blue. It's red and green. Son of a... We have 2 attunes or 1 legendary. We'll go green, I guess. Found that weird also. It's a weird banner. Top right. No, red's not great. Gonna need you. Are you quoting something, Sparkle? What is going on right now? All right, here we go. Smoke on the phones. Nothing. We'll do 1 more circle of colorless. That's it. Oh, there go my 100 orbs. I had 100, guys. All right, we got 3. Oh, we still probably don't get them. Here we go, chat. Let's wish me luck. Show that what if every conspiracy theory was true? Every. Some probably contradict each other there. We have smoke. Do we have snake? Nope. Oh, she's a freaking 5-star. That means I have to go through again. I think I have this one, though, so I can probably get rid of one of them. But let's pull the rest of the circle first. Wish me luck. One of the best anime shows ever made. This is one ended in a way that could have been a series finale. Oh, nope, it's just Florine. Do either Clarine or her brother have alts? Like any alts in FEH? Because I'm pretty sure both of them are like 1.0 characters. And Forest. Speaking of Forest, has anyone seen or heard from Leafy in forever? Alright. This Luria is plus speed minus res. we're just gonna merge into that one then, I guess. Dare to gaze upon me? Okay, you're quoting something. I don't know what you're quoting. That's the last one for now. Wait, what are you quoting? Or Sparkle got hacked. They don't have alts. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I know they're not the most popular, but like FEH can make characters popular. They've done that before. No one cared about Reinhardt before FEH. Main character has to make a decision that would have been like the perfect way to end her arc or keep the show going because they'd been renewed. Chose the option. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate.
FEH?
What the FEH? Oh, we gotta merge this for Gloria real quick. Bum-ba-da-da-dum-ba-dum. Guys jumps out of the window. Hey Destiny, welcome in. You play Uma, right? Sparkle had a question. Alright, last one. One colorless. Alright, all our hopes and dreams on this one, guys. And 3-star Sakura. Alright. So no luck today. That's okay. Alright. Ezrin, not so bad. Let's talk about Snezhnaya predictions real quick. And do my dailies. Crit quotes from 3 houses, burst quotes from Genshin. Oh, okay. I didn't recognize any of those. Wow. I should probably replay. What does that sound? It's like 10:19. I keep hearing the sound that, like, when my phone is telling me to go to sleep. But, like, I don't know where it's coming from. It's not my devices. And why would it be at, like, 10:20? I wonder, I was so confused. Bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum. Alright, ads should be done. Stone ads, 4 ads. I'm back. Welcome back. Alright, so we're going to do our dailies, and we're also going to talk about predictions real quick. So chat. On the right here... Back. Welcome back. On the right, I've put the order and patches that I think these characters are going to run. This is obviously subject to change. But right now I've got... Because we should get drip marketing... toward the end of the week. Not drip. No, yeah, drip marketing, yeah. Lies, hopes, and dreams. What a baby. Who, what, where? Kaizen's gonna be throwing a fit later. Who's we? Are you talking like Sariel when they say like we or they? Read my previous comment. Yes, and I didn't recognize them, which means I'm probably due for a 3 houses replay. But okay, so here I've put... It's a quote from SpongeBob. Oh, okay. That one's quoting stuff now, guys. But yeah, right now I've got Vodyanitsa and Odette in phase, or sorry, in 7.0, Vesna in 0.1, Valerie 0.2, Anastasia in 0.3, an unknown Lantern Rite, 5-star in 7.4, 7.5. I currently have Noi, but that could be like 7.6 as well. And Pantalone, I got 7.7, but he could be literally anywhere. What'd you get on your poll before the ads? 3-star Sakura, unfortunately. But yeah, and then we have Anastasia rerunning in 7.7. Now, I did further, just kind of like backtracking research here, and I was like, okay, here's the order that the characters ran in Nod Cry. And then if they have rerun at least once, I put a star next, an asterisk next to them. If they have run twice, here's them under the Natlan list of characters. If they ran twice, they have 2 asterisks. So you can see there are some Natlan characters that have only had 1 rerun so far. And then there are some Noctri ones that have had 1, but some have had none yet. Sandrone hasn't even had her first run yet. So, but yeah, so I was looking for that, and then on top of that, I was again trying to figure out when they last reran to see like, okay, they're probably gonna stay away from this character for now just because they just ran like a couple months ago. Same thing with the Archons, put when they last ran in that order. Now, I also have a couple other ones on here, guys. Nuvolet, Arlecchino. We're not on the Fontaine Chronicle Wish. Don't expect them to be added anytime soon because the Fontaine Chronicle Wish just ran. So we probably won't get that rerun until like 8.x. So these 2 will probably get run separately before then. Nuvolet and Arlecchino. On top of that, chat. These 3. Do we think they get added to the Leeway Chronicle Wish, which should be rerunning soon? Or no? Hu Tao, Shan Yun, Yalan. I laid out Arlecchino is ever on Fontaine Chronicle. Nuvolet has 0 shot. Right, but until we know, we're assuming they're going to run anyway, separately. But what do you guys think about Hu Tao, Shan Yun, and Yalan? I'm getting more mixed signals on the Yalan. Some people think that they're still good enough to sell. Some people think that they're old enough now and not as meta. Whereas most people seem to be under agreement that Hu Tao and Shan Yun probably should get added. Gets Archon treatment. Unless you expect Freenet to be, he never will. But again, we don't have to worry about that until like late in 8.x because Fontaine Chronicle Wish just ran. And who knows how power crept things will be once we have like stellar reactions. Maybe Arlecchino does get added at some point. But we'll see. But along those lines, Leeway is actually due for a rerun. Do we think Hu Tao, Shan Yun, and Yalan get added? And or. Doesn't have to be all or one, or all or none. Could be any combination of. But yeah, here's when they last ran. Hu Tao last ran early in Natlan and hasn't run since, which to me suggests Leeway Chronicle Wish. Shan Yun was a little bit more recent, but still around the halfway points, maybe a little past halfway of Natlan. Yalan ran literally earlier in Nodtry, so this is really a toss-up because she's an old enough character and she's had enough runs that she could be on there, and she's an old enough character that like she's a little out of date now. But if she sells and if she gets a buff soon, they could keep her off there. Isn't just power reasons because by the points Fontaine Chronicle Wish gets a rerun, we'd be like a year or less away from 1% Naya. Be like a year or less away from Snezhnaya Chronicle Wish. Know most of the new leaders for OP17. We don't know who the blue leader will be just yet. Okay. But yeah, chat, what do you guys think? Hu Tao, Shan Yun, Yalan. Do you guys think they get added? Hasn't checked DMs. Alright. But yeah, based on this, we then went and tried to figure out the order of the Archon reruns. Hu Tao and Shan Yun, yeah. Okay. So you think Yalan's still a maybe, huh? Or are they, you think they're definitely separate? Yalan, yeah, I've gotten mixed opinions. Whereas Hu Tao and Shan Yun, most people seem to say, actually all the people I've asked so far seem to say that they're probably on the Chronicle Wish now. Now, keep in mind, they've yet to add people to previous Chronicle Wish, but we only have one example of them rerunning, which is Mondstadt, so. But, yeah, this should be the first example of them adding characters to the Chronicle Wish. Did Mondstadt Chronicle Wish have some characters that were not Mondstadt? Let me check. Hey, Dragon got Charger Bug. Give me a second. Luke, Jean, Kui, Albedo, Eula, Mona. Oh, never mind. I really want gold ship and or my Euro Queen McQueen Summer outfit. Oh, it's a question for Destiny. No, but it had weapons that weren't. God, okay, that's what it was. I knew it was something like that. I was like, we were like questioning that at one point. But okay, so again, we were trying to figure out the order for the Archons, which gave us this list on the right. So right now we put Farina in 7.0, Sandrone tomorrow. Dragon's finally gonna pull after months of waiting. So luckily we're guaranteed to get them because we have enough pulls. But yeah, so right now we put Farina in 0.0. And then as for the order, they don't necessarily have to be in these patches specifically, but as far as the order, I put Farina, then Venti, Zhongli as like early. And then I put Nahida, because we're expecting Anastasia to run in 7.3, and I don't expect an Archon to rerun in the same patch. So I put Nahida, which would actually be the first time in a while that they're after the Archon. But now keep in mind, they could also do a thing like last year where they put 2 Archons in one patch. I don't expect that to happen, but they could do that. It's very rare they've done that. So they did that last year with Farina and Zhongli on the same patch as Nefer? Yeah, Nefer, Farina, Arlecchino, Zhongli. Character doesn't have a leader card. Okay. Doesn't have a leader card yet. But anyway, Farina, Venti, Zhongli, Nahida, Mawika, Columbina, and then Anastasia will have her first rerun in probably in 7.7. And then I was like, okay, let's start filling in the rest here. Chat. Alongside Vodyanitsa, Odette, and Farina, who do you think fills out the last rerun spot in 0.0? I put Escoffier, because the Escoffier hasn't had their second rerun yet, and they're still very good. So even though they last ran in 6.4, because how good and how relevant they are, I feel like they're gonna tend on the shorter side of a weight. Not really a question. Oh, okay. But it could be anyone, chat. So if you guys have other thoughts besides Escoffier. And then actually, do you see any of the new Snezhnaya characters as being like weaker, that they would put an Archon in the same phase? Actually, it doesn't even have to be weaker. Like, Nefer's pretty good, but they put Farina alongside her. Do you see any of the 7.0 characters that they would pair? Right now, I put Valerie on the same one as Zhongli. And I was checking before, too. I was also checking, do they ever put, like, 2 male characters on the same same patch, or same phase? And I was like, oh, they did it with Varka and Nuvalette. And actually, that's not the only example. They've done it a few times. We got chat. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Escoffier is a good option there, alongside Vodyanitsa, Odette, and Farina? This is all assuming Vodyanitsa and Odette are in 0.0, and assuming Farina is 0.0. Don't think we know enough to tell about the characters yet. That's fair. That's fair. Again, we'll get drip marketing for 7.0 on... Hold on, where's my list? Sunday-ish. So I would expect at least 2 drip marketing posts, maybe 3. Because we'll get, obviously, the first 5-star as well as probably the 4-star Alosha. Every product for the card game is releasing simultaneously. Oh, that'll be good then. That way you don't have to like wait. Those for every upcoming sets from Bandai. Oh, nice. But yeah, and then okay, so for the non-cry ones that haven't rerun yet, so we have Zabai, Varka, Linnea, Nicole, Lowen, Sandrone. Sandrone hasn't come out yet, obviously. Who do you think reruns alongside Anastasia? If anyone. Last year with Columbina, we got Inefa's first rerun. Although the year before that, Moika ran with another new character as well, which was Sitlali. But I don't think Anastasia runs with a Natlan character. Because I think it's just too old and they're going to want something that's still pretty good so people spend their money. All the Archons on dual phase triple banners. That would be new, so I can't really count on that. I wouldn't put them I wouldn't count against them on doing something like that, but right, no one wants to chime in on any of this stuff. Right now I have Varka on the same one as Nicole there. I don't know if that'll be a thing there, but make enough money to fund the next arc of Teyvat. Oh, after Teyvat. I was like, next arc of Teyvat? What are you doing? What? Already wrote Sandrone down in my calendar because as I might just have enough to pull, pulls to guarantee her. You have enough pulls. You have over like 300. So yes, you can guarantee Sandrone. You're defending Netflix. I don't have Netflix, so I don't even know what's on there. The only like the ones that I did watch before I got rid of it, because I got rid of it because they announced Disney Plus, and I was like, if I have Disney Plus, I don't really need anything on Netflix. That was a joke. The only thing is I watched that weren't available anywhere else before I got rid of it. Carmen Sandiego, the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt was fantastic, and then what was the other one? Oh, obviously like all the Marvel Netflix stuff, but like there were 3 shows that weren't Marvel that I know I watched. One was Carmen Sandiego, one was Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. What was the last one? I don't think I was counting Crazy Ex-Girlfriend because that wasn't a Netflix original. That was from the CW. There was another show, and I can't remember what it was. Yeah, it would be nice to finish, because I haven't finished Crazy Ex-Girlfriend or Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I didn't get to see the last seasons. And even though I can't watch K-Pop Demon Hunters without Netflix, I did pre-order the 4K Blu-ray. I hope there's a digital copy with that, but we still have the Blu-ray. But yeah, is anyone seeing this order and being like, oh, you know what? Who would make sense here? Or well, how about this? Do you guys agree with the order of the Archons at least? Or do you see any of them flipping around, moving around, shifting around? So here's what I have as far as the Archons. Zoom out a little there. Farina, Venti, Zhongli. Then we have Anastasia. And then Nicole, Nahida, Malika, Columbina, Anastasia, everyone. Want to see a PowerPoint presentation? Yep. It's not a PowerPoint, it's a numbers, which is like Apple's version of like Excel. And again, I do think we have an unannounced 5-star. That's going to be the Lantern Right one. Just because Phase 1 of 7.4 lines up exactly with where we would expect a Lantern Right event to go on. So I think it is a Lantern Right 5-star. I don't see it being 7.3 phase 2. I don't see it being 7.4 phase 2. The inspector is being rescheduled. Okay, so you have a couple more days. Listening to Mia from when they buff her to Archon level. Let's go. Also, I gotta send you your keychain. When you be at the house, we'll be at Anime Expo. Ooh. Sandrone's tea party or whatever. Alright. Actually, yeah. Show you this, guys. This was my first attempt at trying to figure out a possible prediction for like the whole Snezhnaya. And I don't really like this one. There's nothing here that really sticks out as like, hey, that's obviously what's gonna happen, or this is obviously wrong. But is there anything in this one here, in this one on the right half, that you guys are like, oh, this is not gonna happen, or that's not gonna happen, or anything like that? So, like, for example, in my first attempt at coming up with predictions here, Vodyanitsa, Scoffier, Odette, Farina. 7.1 Vesna, Kanich, Zibai, Venti. 7.2 Valerie, Mualani, Linnea, Zhongli. 7.3 Anastasia, Nicole, Sandrone, Varesa. 7.4 Lantern Knight 5-star Inefa, Varka, Nahida. 7.5 Noi, probably a Snezhnaya rerun, Flints, and Moika. 7.6 Skirk, Combina, and then 2 other probably Snezhnaya reruns. 7.7 Pantalone, Anastasia. And I don't know 7.8 yet. But part of the reason why I didn't like this too is because with this setup, we don't get any Snezhnaya reruns until 7.5, which seems late. I think Nod Cry started in 6.4 or Luna 5 with the Nod Cry reruns. And even that felt late. Part of it too, though, is that, again, there are some Natline characters that haven't had their second rerun yet. Namely, Mualani, Kanich, Varesa, Escoffier, Skirk, Inefa. Now, I don't really count Inefa as being Natline, though. And the thing is, I do expect a Natline Chronicle Wish toward the back half of Snezhnaya. So I was trying to get all the reruns for Natlan out of the way before that. You're sick of this? I'm almost done. I'm just kind of explaining my first draft here. We're not ready for how it's going to, or how hot it's going to be, because that's when Crystal Lake Parade and fireworks happen. Yikes! Sunday's not going to be too bad. It's mostly this week. It's mostly this week. Like, for example, I have to be at work tomorrow. And I already told my coworkers, because I'm running a marching band rehearsal, and I'm like, we're not taking the kids outside tomorrow. It's going to be 96 degrees. Disheartening. Again, these are just predictions. These could be completely wrong. Like, I was more confident with predicting Nodcry than I am right now of predicting Snezhnaya. But I'm mostly just looking for pattern recognition. Comments, please. Did I miss one? That'll be forced. No, yeah, you explained that before. Deck box came in today. Nice. But yeah, so the Natlan reruns that haven't gotten a second rerun yet, I'm trying to get those in the first half of Snezhnaya, because we're expecting Natlan Chronicle Wish. And then probably around the halfway point is when I expect Snezhnaya reruns like Vodyanitsa and Odette to start rerunning. And then we could start seeing the Nodcry reruns as well. Some of them might get their second rerun before some of the newest ones get their first rerun. For example, like Lowen. I think we might see like a Flint's rerun before a Lowen first rerun. Like and well, welcome in. How you doing today? I think Kaizen just broke my mental. Oh no. They were just kind of curious because I don't think they saw the Kappa right away. Doing good. Oh, we got ads. But yeah, these are me trying to predict the Snezhnaya banners. So So again, first I try to predict the order of the Snezhnaya characters that we've learned about so far. There's going to be more that we haven't learned about yet. For example, I think the 7.4 Lantern Rite characters is going to be new. We also have room on 7.6 and 0.8. And also, too, they usually have some patches where we get 2 characters in the patch. Not necessarily in the same phase, but same patch. We don't have enough yet. Incremental states. Oh, I think it was like the Netflix stuff or whatever. So yeah, all these considerations. So again, once I figure out the Snezhnaya, then I gotta add in the Archons, because we know they all rerun at least once. Unless their name is Raiden, and then they rerun twice in Netland. And then this is me trying to start to fill in Natlan and Nodcry runs. I also still have to figure out, in addition to reruns for the early Snezhnaya characters, we've got to fit Nuvalet in here. He's got to fit somewhere. And Arlecchino. And then possibly Yelan. Yeah, see, that's why I don't like this set here, because like the Snezhnaya reruns can't start till 7.5, which I think is a bit late. So back to the drawing board. We'll figure that out. Let's get my dailies done. Chronicle Wish, maybe. Yeah, we were talking about that too. So some characters that were not on the Leeway Chronicle Wish before, but we are debating if they're going to be added. Hu Tao, Shanyun, and Yelan. What do you think? Do you think all those are going to be added to it? Do you think any of them stay separate? Kaizen thinks Yelan will stay separate. And a few other people also think they are good enough sellers that they might stay separate. But it makes sense for Zibai to rerun at Lantern Rite. It would make sense, but there's not a ton of precedent for that, because look at all the other how many 5-star Lantern Rite characters have we gotten besides Zibai and Shanyun? Have we gotten any others? Shanyun's first rerun was 5.5, which was well after Lantern Rite. 4 stars don't count because you can put 3 of them on each banner. Well, each phase is 4 stars. 5.5 would have been... Yeah, 5.5 would have been late March. Lantern Rite is usually the last week of January or first week of February. Yelan could stay separate, but I don't necessarily think she will. Okay, so yeah, so she's a maybe, firm maybe for you. But you definitely think Hu Tao and Shanyun get added to Chronicle Wish. So yeah, Zibai does make sense, and I think in one of those, I try to leave a space open. Because Zibai is literally the next in line for Nodcry reruns that haven't happened yet. That's why I'm torn. Do we wait until late January, or do we get her out of the way sooner? Because after Zibai, like I said, we have Zibai, we have Varka, we have Linnea, and then Nicole and Lowen. One is not enough to set a precedent. Exactly, yeah. So again, it absolutely could, and I was initially that was my thought. Like, oh, let's probably see if it makes sense for Zibai to rerun around Lantern Rite. But there's not enough evidence to say that that's gonna happen. There's like no evidence to say it's gonna happen, aside from her being a Lantern Rite character herself. I don't think Zibai is getting on Leeway Chronicle Wish. Oh no. We're talking just when they get their first rerun. Do we think it's gonna happen around Lantern Rite or not? And the only other precedent of a 5-star Lantern Rite character is Shanyun, and her first rerun was long after that year's Lantern Rite. So, and with Zibai being literally next in line, like, do you guys who of the remaining Nodcry characters that haven't rerun do you think could get bumped up ahead of Zibai? Because generally speaking, they do tend to follow the order of like who hasn't run in the longest time, but they'll move things around, especially if a character is really good as like a support character and yada yada yada. But yeah, after Zibai, we have Varka, We have Linnea. We have Nicole. We have Lowen. And then eventually we'll have Sandrone. Linnea probably runs with Zebai. She could. She doesn't have to. And the problem is finding a phase when I have 2 spots open. That's why I was asking you guys, because like, new characters always run first phase, unless there's 2, in which case 1 could run in phase 2. And then, right now I have all the Archons currently, well, except for Zhongli. I have all the Archons rerunning in phase 2. That's why I was asking you guys, do you guys see any others that would run phase 1? Because I was trying to like clear up space in phase 2 for characters that could go well together, whether it's like Linnea and Zebai, whether it's Varka and Nicole, because I feel like that makes sense. Or same update, which is why I expect Varka before Zebai. Okay, so Varka's one that you see going ahead. And again, I could see Varka working well with Nicole, although Nicole was one of the last characters that we got in Cry, so I don't see her at like the very, very beginning of like Snezhnaya. But as far as like Nod Cry reruns that are due, they could appear more like towards like 7.2, 7.3 or so, I think. I was about to say next year will be the first Worlds post-rotation, but a handful of those cards are coming back in PRB 03. Okay. I think Varka and Nicole would be for Varka's 3rd banner. Okay. Let's see here. I don't know if Varka's 3rd banner would be in the back half of Snezhnaya, or it's more likely early in 8.x. But there's a small chance it could be during Snezhnaya. Don't see Nicole getting pushed that far ahead. Yeah, see, yeah, because she just ran, so it's that would be kind of hard to make happen. If cards get reprinted from that block post rotation, they get updated into the current block. Okay, time for rotation. What is this? Oh, sweet. But yeah, I was trying to figure out where I could basically free up the Archons from phase 2. Like, so again, aside from Zhongli maybe running alongside Valerie, are there any other Archons that you see like, oh, these probably could help boost a phase 1 new character? Not that Nefer needed boosting, but she ran alongside Farina. Oh. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh my god, freaking tariffs. Weren't those rules illegal? Release a yearly reprint set instead of overstuffing new sets with reprints. This is for the female Byleth Figmas. When has something been illegal ever stop anything with this administration? Ask for forgiveness, not permission. Getting serious? For what? Oh, speaking of serious, guys. All right, we got to talk about schedule this week because I was planning to do 3 Genshin streams this week. One for Sandrone polls, Tuesday, some kind of Luna 8 story, whether it's a story quest or a world quest or whatever, on Thursday, and then another one on Saturday. Because I'm expecting both a story quest and a world quest, but I don't know actually what's the. There's probably information on that, but so that was the plan. And then Wednesday we said we were maybe going to continue Persona 3. Friday it was gonna be a morning stream because I have evening plans. So we were probably just gonna react to the Star L special program, which I don't know if that's officially been announced yet, but again, we are expecting it Friday. However, without going into details, I've had some stuff not necessarily come up, but let's just say family situation. And at this point, we're unfortunately just kind of waiting for stuff that might, like, at some point this week, I might be in the middle of the stream and be like, oh, I gotta end and I gotta go. So that's got me basically on call or on watch this week. So just FYI. So some streams might actually start earlier just to make sure I get like a stream in case some stuff happens later on. Oh, weeklies, yes. We'll do that later. No dirty tricks, alright. Family stuff, hope everything's alright. It's not, but at this point it's like it's expected. There's not much to do. But again, it could literally pull me away from stream at some point this week, just like out of the blue. So just be aware. What happened? Just family stuff. Family passing? Not yet. So just be aware. At some point this week, I might be in the middle of story stuff, but if I have to go, I gotta go. So.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Unlimited firepower.
I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't think
But again, no worries, you guys. Like, again, nothing for you guys to concern yourself. Just want you guys to be aware that, like, at some point I might be in the middle of a stream and might have to go, or
Let me teach you some moves.
like if I have to be like, oh, like maybe I have to go later in the evening for something, and then like, okay, well then I guess I have to do a surprise early stream on one day. Then that's what we do. Maybe it's just super short, whatever. So just FYI.
Wiped him out. Unlimited firepower. That only. Don't thank me. All for the thrill. This next round, real gaming.
Observe the heavens with my divinations. Best of luck. An explosive start.
No, I joke about the streaming, so I was in the no, I get what you're saying, yeah, but this isn't the kind of thing that would take me away for like an entire day at a time. Although there is a tradition in Filipino families
Bonus round.
where basically it's a
Bonus round.
have to go somewhere basically every day for like a couple weeks or so. But it wouldn't take me away from like streaming like I wouldn't be needing to be somewhere for 24 hours every day. Usually carry 4 decks, 2 competitive, 2 casual fun decks.
Feast your eyes,
Speaking of TCGs, these boxes behind me that I haven't unboxed yet, the 3 of them, 2 of them, the heaviest ones, are all TCG. And not even like Cypher, it was the old TCG. Alright, I probably only earned 1 pull today, but we also have Divergent Universe that we'll do eventually here. Let's see what we're looking at. 14, no standard pulls. 34, so 48. Oh, wait. Just add these. 1200. 10,962 divided by 160 plus the 48. So we're at 124 pulls. A tiny bit under trend line, but like I said, we do Divergent Universe, we get back on track. But yeah, we're not pulling until Himiko, so there's not going to be a really big adjustment to my trend line until then. Green, blue, Luffy, purple, yellow, Rosinante? Did I say it right? Red, purple, Roger, and black Yamato.
Hang tight. It'll be ready in it.
Aw, baby. Look how smart you are.
Perfect timing. A minute later and I'd be back in the kitchen prepping tomorrow's ingredients. Keep this between us. I'll sneak you a better one next time. Getting pretty late out there. Want authorized extra whipped cream?
Oops. Normally play on mono black like the blue and yellow. Prefer running it as multicolored combination. It's so fun. Nancy, welcome in. You're sleepy. Get some rest. Get some rest. Get some rest. Not a lot of events here I gotta catch up on, but we have plenty of time on them. red, green, and purple are your main monocolor decks. Bought me a paint dumpling. What's that? Oh, giant dumpling. Hasn't screwed. Do we get drip marketing? Oh, we did get drip marketing. Hold on. Alright, let me pull it up in chat. Or not in chat, but like on the screen, and we can chat about it here. Give me a second, guys. Wait, where is it? Oh, is this it? That's unexpected. Alright, put this on the screen for you guys. Here's our drip marketing for 4.5. So now it's not just the express characters that are getting like alts. Robin Summeretto. Interesting. Well, that means we can wait a little longer on Pearl and Nihilux. I don't even know who else is left for like new characters. So that's our HSR drip marketing 4.5. Called it. Restraint, you praised. Wait. That praised me for? But yeah, this is our drip marketing here for 4.5 phase 1. Now, normally we usually only get one new character per patch, but in case we do get another one, that drip marketing would be tomorrow. But I'm guessing because of the collab, which starts in 4.4, they'll have enough going on that they probably won't give us 2 new characters to worry about just yet. Maybe in 4.6. A-Slash, welcome in. How you doing today? Summer Robin. Yep. Their VA follows me on Twitter, and I don't know why. Whatever. Cool. The birds have guitars. What? Does that come with the character? Definitely getting. I'll have to see where I'm at poll-wise, because we're going to be spending 200 polls in 4.4 for Himiko Nova and for Rin, and then, again, we're going to try and get a free, quote-unquote free, Gilgamesh Lycone. So if we need to, then I guess we'll go for Rin's weapon. That's fine. She's followed me for a long time. I don't know why. I told you guys this before, like at least 3 times. 2, welcome in. How was the rest of the stream? Can we get a shout out for 2? Isn't today 2 drips straight away? Why would it be? And no, this is the only thing that was on their socials. Well, that and the July phone wallpaper. If you guys want a phone wallpaper of Himiko and Pom Pom. Wait, are there 2 pom-poms on this wallpaper? What's going on? Oh, guy's the wrong person. It's good, thanks. Look at this drip. Yep. But yeah, I don't know why. Did they say they're gonna give us 2? Special note on Hoyo Lab about 2 drip today because tomorrow's China's having holiday. Oh, I didn't see that. But right now, this is the only thing on there. So if we're getting another one, then maybe it's later tonight. Either in 23 minutes or 53. Or sorry. I can't even think right now. 53 minutes or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it then. It would be weird for a summer alt to be the only new character that we get. Oh. Oh, okay. Apparently Fire Emblem is now posting features on upcoming Fortune's Weave characters that aren't the 4 I was gonna say house leaders, but I don't know what to call them. If you guys want to see, her name is what is it? Tiara? Is this what the translation called it? I'll give you that one too. So there's that character. Drip marketing. Doesn't matter where I'm at poll wise. Definitely getting. Prisoner Tornado. The fun has arrived. Welcome in, Charlotte. How you doing today? Lurk. We'll lurk while I get ready for bed. Have work at 7. Oof. What's her guy's friend that I said looked like Tomoko? Let me see what the translation on the tweet says. Kai's childhood friend, an avid reader, she has acquired a wealth of knowledge despite being only 15 years old. Her grandfather, with whom she lives, is a former military strategist, and his exceptional talent for military strategy has been inherited by his granddaughter, Tiara. Okay, so she's our tactician, basically. Likes libraries, talk of romance, her grandfather, and board games. Just got Jörmungandr. Congratulations. What's her name so I can stop calling her Kai's friend? Well, the translation says it's Tiara, but I don't know if that's going to be the actual English name. So you can call her Tiara for now. Pretty good. 2 excellent soccer matches today. Paraguay beat Germany. Morocco beat the Netherlands. Okay. Penalty shootouts. Still can't see you. I'm hiding behind these 2 characters. Summer character at this time is kind of random, though. Unless it's summer? Or do you mean like when the banner comes out? Because by the time this banner comes out, it's going to be like August 26th. But yeah. .4 is last patch on Planet Arcadia. Going to another Planet Beach theme? Sure. Good news for me because there was an upset and there was an African nation throughout the next round. Okay, or through to the next round. Who's to say Planet Arcadia doesn't have beaches? That's a good guess. They did set us up going to an ocean planet eventually. Yeah, but I doubt that they would just do it for one patch or for a season. I think we're going to get a whole year on the water planet. So we'll see. We shall see. Alright. I'm going to hide these for now. We can pull it up later if you guys want to reference it. But, alright, finishing up my dailies. Let's see, we have 10 pulls here. No standard pulls. 45. 6,800 plus 18,930 divided by 160 plus the 55. It's easy. We're at 215.8. Unfortunately, we have to round down, so 215 balls. Primarily supporting Mexico, U.S., and African nations. Love an S, because of chaos. Excited for that. Yeah, and like I said, we'll find out more. That was just the drip marketing. We'll find out more during the actual special program. But we should be getting the 4.4 special program this Friday, just FYI. Very nice to see Paraguay and Germany packing, or send Germany packing. I don't know if they'll be necessarily packing. Some of them will probably go watch some of the other matches. Wait a second. Okay, waiting and done. What's up? Look at Robin's description. Are you just finding excuses for me to put the image back on screen? It says Robin Summeretta. Oh, you mean on like the post? Variations on a cosmic tour. Robin Summeretto. It's nice to see you again. The weather in Astropolis is wonderful, and the moist breeze is filled with the scent of sunshine. I'm hoping to gather inspiration for a new song. Would you like to take a stroll together on the beach and listen to the sounds of sea conches? Soaring clearest skies and bluest oceans, wings sweep up the sea spray, transforming it into a new melody. Following the lingering echoes of memory, she embraces the unexpected along the way, seeking inspiration for a melodic variation. Beyond the melody, how can the harmony sing? So are they just not doing like outfits anymore for the game? We just have to get new characters now. Astropolis, it's IPCHQ. Yeah, but not to do it in Germany. From here on out, it's knockouts. You either go through or you go home. What, they can't go into the audience and watch? Probably not. Are you sure? I feel like if they wanted to, they could easily request tickets to watch upcoming matches. I think I remember too that in the 4.0 live stream it says we'd be going to Astropolis halfway. Are they on the same planet? Maybe that's why. Maybe it's on the same planet. But yeah, anyway. Okay. Different, I think? Okay, we'll have to look it up then. I guess it makes sense that the IPC planet wouldn't be a full year thing.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the adventure.
Guys, remember in the special program they said if you talk to any of the Catherines with Sandrone, she gives you food. So that means from now on, whenever we go talk to Catherine every day, we have to do so with Sandrone. In addition to your other, like, you know, adventure rewards. But yeah, if you talk to her with Sandrone, you get like some kind of like cake or food or whatever. Opposite side of Morocco's next match, though. Who's their next match? I'm gonna do 2 for now, real quick. Might do more. But yeah, guys, we'll have 24 hours from now. We're gonna have
Welcome
Sandrone.
to the adventure. Thank you for completing today's commissions.
All North American
Here is your
teams, including
reward.
home nation of Canada. Oh well, I mean that makes sense then. If it's if that's where they're from. So yeah, this banner, 15 hours. Then we have maintenance. Luckily, I have rehearsal during that time anyway. Then we come back. We pull for Sandrone. So it should be live around 9 o'clock, 9:15 or so my time. Rehearsal ends at 8. I'll probably get home and finish dinner. And then I'll probably be on around 9:15, give or take. And then we can pull for Sandrone. Supporting Mexico, the US, and Egypt. Egyptian heritage. Okay, okay. You've got mail. What's this? Settings. Is this the preload? I already downloaded the pre-install. What? Did I not finish it, maybe? Yeah, I'll have to finish it later then. Let me another drip. AceLast says there was gonna be, but I don't. Usually we don't get any kind of indication, but they said that there might be. So we'll check again in about 10 minutes, and then again in about 40. Ooh, D-Luke's at level 10.
If you ever have any questions about the
I mean,
realm
yeah. So
within,
we'll stay online just
you
in
may
case.
ask me.
And then we'll be on the lookout for new ones. Bit worried for the 2 African nations this week, though. Who are they up against? "40 minutes from now." Okay, so at the top of the hour. My midnights. Oops. Alright, let's see who we should grab. Norway, they'll have to play Brazil after. Camp Verde. Argentina. Ooh. I just ordered something from Peru. 2 things, actually. If Nancy's still here, she'll eventually see the flutes I ordered from there. They're actually called Cana. We have miracles. Tenet of my faith as a Catholic, no less than 2 miracles happened today. You ever see the movie Miracle, referencing the Miracle on Ice from 1980? It's a good movie. It's 110. Yeah, we're still missing a few more. We'll have an upset against Argentina this Friday. What days is available? Not today. It's probably Wednesdays and Saturdays. I guess in that case... It's a miracle, but I've heard the bare bones of the story. King beat the Soviet Union ice hockey team. Yeah, and that's back when we were using amateurs and not professional players. So no one thought the U.S.
Bring it. Show no mercy. Pyroclastic surge.
Oh, it's a good movie though. It's worth checking out. Oh, excuse me.
Rev the teamwork is dreamwork. Fulfill our path. Light of the blazing sun.
Ah, one short. Like other reactions everyone had seeing the next Nikkei minigame is either pure hatred or I'm gonna be so addicted to this. 0 in between. So polarizing basically. Remember guys, Imaginarium Theater resets after tomorrow's reset. So I'll have an extra cryo by that point. It was like Brick Breaker style games. It has like 30 balls all at once. Nikkei is making a version of that. Oh, like I know the types of games you're talking about. I'm trying to remember the name of the original one. The one that was developed by Steve Jobs. Where the ball bounces off a paddle and hits these bricks at the top and stuff like that. So, yeah, that one was developed by Steve Jobs. Because he's not typically known for a game developer, but that was before all this other stuff. Not Pong. It had like a paddle at the bottom, and then you would have a ball, and then sometimes you would get more than one, and then you would have like a layer or layers and layers of bricks along the top, and then you would basically bounce the ball up there, and hopefully get caught, and you basically just kept bouncing around up there and eliminating some bricks. But yeah, I forgot what the name of that one was. Might have been just Brick Break or something. Yeah. Be true. Welcome in, Brick Breaker. Okay, so yeah, it's close. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum-bum. We got a Sandrone trailer. Oh, is it just like the usual like pre-release trailers at this point? Should we watch it? It was just Brick Breaker. That's why they called it Brick Breaker style games. Okay. All right, we can watch. Or should we watch it tomorrow before we pull for them? Because we'll be in maintenance. Although I'll probably be coming back from dinner as maintenance is ending. Breakout is the one you're thinking. Oh, okay. Well, that was close. At least so you can watch trailer. Well, I don't know. I'm debating if we should watch it because it's gonna be in maintenance anyway tomorrow. Should we? No, because then Kaizen's probably gonna want to be here for the polls at least, right? Breaker was a clone of Breakout. Okay. So yeah, what do you think, chat? Either we watch it tomorrow when we're still in maintenance and waiting for the banner, or we watch it today so that people that don't want to watch it and get spoiled can be here tomorrow. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, no standard polls. So 7 plus 72, 79. Two, 4, 3. All right, so we're gonna head into tomorrow. Roughly 35 under trend line, chat. They prototyped it. Nolan Bushnell and Steve Bristow. Yeah, a lot of big names there. I mean, you guys know Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. Some of you guys might know Nolan Bushnell. He signed my Atari 2600. You want to know why? Because he's the founder of Atari and Chuck E. Cheese, but also Atari. But yeah, he signed my Atari 2600 somewhere up there. The one Resident Evil game I'd want to play if I try the series is Cloud only on Switch. Wait, which one? Wait, is Cloud? I thought you were going to say Keycard or something on Switch. That's dumb. Clearly companies don't like using like servers to maintain cloud versions, Resident Evil 2. Because as soon as they announced that Kingdom Hearts was coming to Switch 2, they announced EOS for the cloud version so fast. They're like, we're not paying for these servers anymore. You guys can just play it on the your own systems. Keycard. Jörmungandr is minus attack plus red. Do you have any trait fruit? Or as Kaizen likes to call them, wait, what did Kaizen call them? Something like mango something? You like Claire? Who doesn't? Bum, bum, bum. I don't think I have any version of 2. I have on the GameCube Resident Evil 1, 0, and 4. Never played them myself. I just bought them on eBay super cheap. Complete in box at the time too. And then had a friend of mine in college play them. We always turned the lights on. What did I call what? You had another name for trait fruit in FEH. I forgot what you call them. Oh, was it Ivycados? Is that what you called it? They look like mangoes. But I think it was Ivycados. Ivycod, there you go, yeah. Because you changed the IVs. Alright, in hindsight, I shouldn't have created the condensed resin there. Because I need to do one more battle with the, cryohypostasis, or cryoregifine, sorry. Cryoregifine. So I can get my Chi-Chi to level 90. A few good looking guitars in Sweetwater. Have a phone Les Paul Jr. Ooh, you know what I should do? I should go around with Nicole and see. Does anyone know if Nicole's range differs from the compass? I might have Llama on the team. I don't even remember. Where's Nicole?
I shall be your guide.
Made her my new main lead in Fae and my new oh nice. You have Fae Pass or no? Nicole has the compass thing? Yeah. So if there's a treasure chest nearby, it's not even like the compass just shows it on the map, right? It doesn't even show like altitude. If Nicole detects a treasure nearby, it's like a Sealy. It goes in the direction of the treasure.
Such defiance. Where is it?
Oh, found it. Oh, wait, oh yeah, we knew about that one. That's the, we don't have enough things to get that one yet, though, because we need more Lunoculi. See how the Sealy's going in that direction? So it's her charge attack, basically.
Where is it?
So it's showing it on the map because it's far away, but if I'm nearby, that little Sealy that you just saw will go in the direction of it, whether it's above me, below me, whatever. Yeah, I know about that one already. Is there any other ones around here? Or they're referring to Les Paul Jr.'s color as TV yellow. No oculi. Yes, so she can search for oculi, treasures, and other stuff. Relevant clues.
Do I sense treasure?
Though that considering she says she loves guiding people to treasure. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect for her. Because yellow color was less harsh on black and white television, but if you were big enough to be on TV, you likely afford and play a Les Paul Gold Top or even fancier Les Paul custom.
Where is it?
So, but yeah, I was kind of curious as to how her range compares to like a regular compass. Because do I have to go to every waypoint just to see?
Do I sense treasure?
I still don't know how to unlock this one. Like, does anyone know? Charlotte, Kaizen, Sparkle. It's the one where you have to like join the Fatui and follow what they say, but then after like the second or third instruction, I don't know what to do. Just put some pep to those steps. Training's about to start. Probably a quest. No, we just have to follow. See, this is get in line, report. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's your turn. What are you staring at? 5, 6. Not bad. Your next task is to patrol information. Don't, about turn, stay in line. So I guess I stick with this guy. If I just stay in front of him, can I go behind him? See, in here, I think I don't know what to do after this. Oh, let's keep going. Can't answer, I don't play. We have to do the wrong thing and then kill them? Like say the wrong number at the very beginning? This is where I'm supposed to stand. My comments. Hold on. Jörmungandr reminds me of the 8 cm snake. Oh, this one's much bigger. Yeah, see now I don't know what do I do. If I just stay here? Should we try again? Hoping for a sparring match. Said you were an external researcher. Nothing, but I don't recall the lady ever hiring researchers. Wait, you're a spy, aren't you? Prepare to die.
Better hold back this time.
Wait. Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Snake wraps around the world. Yep. Guitarist in 2 glam rock bands. I played. Les Paul Jr. in the band Mountain. Some of you might know from Guitar Hero. I have a Les Paul Standard. No, actually, no, I don't have a Les Paul. I have a SG. But I almost had a Les Paul. I do like... Okay, so the Les Paul feels heavier, but not because like it actually is heavier, but because it's a smaller guitar, so like the weight is more condensed, if that makes sense. Like I really like the weight of it and the balance of it, and then because it felt heavier and it was more dense. For those who don't know, density helps with sustain, so you can hold notes like really long. Alright, yeah, see, I don't know what to do here. This is the maple cap. Azalea. Density helps with sinking. That too. Alright, we're gonna try again. Do I have to leave and come back? Let's go to Fontaine. Why not? Let's check the rest of the cry.
Where is it?
She was actually called the Les Paul from about 61 to 62. That's not that long. Wait, what is this thing? Am I supposed to go in here? What is this thing? Enter? What am I entering? I don't know what we're entering. Should I record? What is in here? Contract with Gibson that expired in 62. Record because I don't know what this is. Might be quest related. Oh, then never, we're not doing that now then. Enter the... No, we don't know if it's something I should be doing yet. I'll mark it on the map. We'll come back later. Feeling like the design of guitar was mainly because he was getting divorced from Mary Ford. Do you want to bring more money into the legal proceedings? Yeah, that happens. People like to hide all the money away they can.
Do I sense
treasure?
That's just the Lunoculus that I refuse to get from Columbiana's hands. Okay, let's see if I can try this now. So you said just say the wrong thing and then kill them all? Every last one of them! Two, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Fatui dogs can lick the floor. It's like a smart mouth spina ranks. Not to worry, it just so happens.
Now it's your turn.
Change of plan. Converge. Defensive mode engaged.
What a waste of time.
I will secret. I think not. Surge.
Take too long.
Oh, I guess that's all we do. We just beat them.
Did they run from home too?
Love an Epiphone Les Paul Jr. Fatui works for the girl you're pulling for tomorrow. Dang, you want? Dang, you want bad luck? I just want all the treasure chests I can. Alright, so that's the last one in this area. Les Paul Deluxe with the humbuckers. Make those anymore. Effects that relies on her being off field. Have you already had Sandrone? Les Paul Deluxe is we're in the sky.
Where is it?
Nothing.
Where is it? Do I sense treasure?
Oh, chat, you know what well, I probably knew this before, but you know what I just rediscovered? 100%. According to the map, I 100%ed it, but I don't know for sure if I've gotten everything. But chat, you know, I just realized the significance of this pool of water here. The Amrita pool. I don't know why I didn't click before. Probably because when I first came here, I hadn't gone to Fontaine yet. You're excited? What for? Drip marketing? Sandrone? Do you guys know the significance of this Amrita pool or no? Who knows in the chat? You've never seen this pool? Do you want to know, or do you want to? Do you think it's spoilers? It's probably some like world quest or something, or a random book or something. Is it tied to Goddess of Flowers? Nope. You would not guess it. Let's put it that way. But yeah, does anyone else in the chat know the significance of the Amrita pool? It's in Sumeru, so if it's from a quest, I'll never do it. What if I said the significance of it wasn't Sumeru? Like, yes, it ended up in Sumeru here. Do you just want me to tell you then? Does anyone know? Chat? Does anyone know? You want me to just tell you guys? Milicine's your guess? You're closer. Take back what I said about the Persona live action. We're doomed. Sean Levy. They try to convince me to get an SG, but I honestly have never cared for one. They're really good. I like them. Ad break. No. What did I mark this for? Is it where that one Hexen Girl mage died? No, not that I know of. Do you just want me to tell you, though? Because, again, their origins are not... Back? Welcome back. Also, after unlocking Nicole's house, that idol makes way more sense. Wait, which one? Oh, the one with the cubes. Okay, yeah. Back? Welcome back. Part of making her house was cube. Yeah, the cube carving, yeah. Alright, you guys just want me to tell you? Because again, yeah, I mean, the pool of water is located in Sumeru, so yeah, Kaizen maybe you wouldn't ever want to get to this, but the origins aren't Sumeru. It's actually quite significant to VOD lore. You guys just want me to tell you, or do you want to... I don't remember where you find out, but I was just kind of like reading. I was going through a deep dive of like wiki entries and stuff like that. Do you guys want me to tell ya, or do you want me to not?
What am I now, you ask?
Like, I don't know if
Just
it's
a
part of a
human who's
quest or if
lost
it's
her
part of like a
voice.
book from somewhere, or... Also perfect. I love her even more than I thought I was going to have, or I thought I would have going to not cry. Just say it at least in DMs. Sparkle wants to hear it. Does anyone else? Dragon, do you want to know, or do you want to not know? Actually, now I'm curious as to when you find out. Hold on. You're fine hearing it? Okay. Let me ask you guys this. Do you remember
Metaphors
species
speak for themselves.
that is essentially made from water?
What am
Fontanians,
I now, you ask?
Oceanids, the Oceanids, yes,
Just
the
a human who's
Oceanids.
lost her voice.
So, can you think of an Oceanid that would be so significant that they would be, that their remains would be kind of like preserved in a special place? This is where Egeria died. It's not where they died, but this is in fact the remains of Egeria. So for those who don't know, Egeria was the first Hydro Archon of Fontaine. So she died during the... That's kind of wild, right? Was she the first or just one of the prior, the one prior to Fossil Wars? My understanding was both, but I'll double check. Was the original Hydro Archon of the 7. Yes, so she was the first. And she was the predecessor of the latest Fossil Wars. So yeah, she was the one responsible for the original sin.
Metaphors speak for themselves.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. As Fossilors points out, is dumb because they just did the same thing the Heavenly Principles did. Yeah, it's hypocritical, but yes. Let's see here. Yeah, so the Cataclysm began. Nigeria, one of several who ventured to combat forces of the Abyss. She was eventually slain during the conflict, and her body was subsequently turned into a pool of pure dew called the Amrita. As Nigeria had been stained by corruption and unable to be reborn in a purer plane, Rukadevada grew the harvesticum from the Amrita. So yeah, this tree
I have ever had.
grows from the waters of Egeria, and is what the Pari consider their god. Fossilors, if I recall, said her one regret was not getting to see the Heavenly Principles face justice, as they were guilty of the same crime that Fossilors is having to do it for. So there's a place a lot of dead gods seem to end up when you think about it. But yeah, so that's the Amrita pool. That is the remains of Egeria. So yeah, I guess when I went through Sumeru, I wouldn't have gone to Fontaine yet, so I didn't really know anything about that. Or I didn't understand the significance if I learned it here. Alright, 3 more minutes till potential drip marketing, and then I think we'll call it a night. Tomorrow, I should be home around the time, well, I should be home around 8, but I should be on stream right around the time we are exiting maintenance. So I expect Nuvi to play a big role in 8.x, because he will want to bring that final justice to fruition. Or we just wipe them out. Hey, any Klee fans? We just got Genshin calendar wallpapers featuring Klee and the pool tube things that you like sit in on a lazy river, like the circle things. Alright, I don't think we got anything else from Star Rail. Oh wait, no, it's still 11:58. But yeah, so the plan for this week is tomorrow we'll point for Sandrone, Wednesday continue P3R, Thursday, do either story quest or world quest from Luna 8. Friday, Star Rail special program. Saturday, more story stuff, either either a story quest or world quest from Luna 8. And then I think I know who's the next trick marketing. We'll find out in like a minute. I mean, who else would it be? Like I can't remember any other new characters besides Nilux and Pearl. I'm trying to think. Maybe that's why they keep just giving us alts now. Himiko. Robin. Disney spoiled for me, so I can't guess. It's not out yet. If there is one. Alright, let's see, I already checked
When
how
you
many
lose your
pulls I
way,
have.
gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Refresh. Oh, we got something. Right, put it up on chat for you guys or on stream. Aventurine Wave Flare. Interesting. Aventurine. I wish they would stop making names super long, though. I can't fit it in my little chart. Second drip. Yeah, we just got a second drip, guys. I don't know. I'll probably need, I don't know if I need any of these. Scared about how that could affect reruns. What is just regular Robin, regular Aventurine? Waiting for reruns anymore.
Where is it?
Like which ones?
Where is it?
Oh, wait. We have one. Alright, so Kaizen, I'll do that again so you can see. So there is apparently something I haven't done yet. So I'm going to send... We have to pass on Himiko. Watch, I do my charge attack.
Do I sense
And
treasure?
the Sealy goes in this general direction over here.
Do I sense treasure?
It's above me. Let's get rid of these guys first.
Preparing for dust-up.
Begone!
Oh, this thing.
Do I sense
And
treasure?
that's it.
Where is it?
Yeah, so she's basically like a compass upgrade for the rest of Tavad. Heard of gun, but no, it doesn't. It's not here. I live in the suburbs, man. You haven't shot. Are you sure it wasn't just like fireworks or firecrackers? 'Cause that's gonna be happening a lot over the next couple weeks here.
Where is it?
Oh, is that picture and video? The video version is may or may not show a tease of alt animation. Oh, I didn't see any tweets about that though. I mean, we have a special program for 4.4 coming up this Friday, and then the 4.5 should be about 6 weeks after that.
Do I sense treasure?
Maybe firecracker, but I doubt Hawaiians kind of hate the 4th of July.
Do I sense treasure?
So this is celebrating the country that basically destroyed their entire culture beyond repair.
Do I sense treasure?
And the only reason they pushed so hard for statehood was
Do I
because
sense
they were thankful
treasure?
that the U.S. essentially protected. Well, because the U.S. was a U.S. territory at the time, but the U.S. protected them during World War II. So they pushed for statehood. But over the years, oh, there it is. I see it. Oh, and a chat. See, look at this. Finding new stuff, chat. How did I miss a chest? Wait, how do I get this chest? Does anyone know? Been speaking their native tongue for a long time, which means a lot of them legit don't know how to speak it anymore. I have to look this up. Let's see. Let me break a rule I made for myself. Ancient jade cup on a stone table to the southwest. Oh, what? Got both of them today? Yeah. We just looked at the other one. Table to the southwest and tasting the tea poured into it. The cup can be found buried underneath the endpoint of a nearby time trial.
Let's fly.
Oh, there's the table. Use ancient jade cup and return it to its original position. Confirm. Taste the tea. There we go. Oh. Just triggered something else. Oh, it just filled with water. Primos. And another one, chat.
Take me up. Where is it?
And another one, chat.
Where is it?
And another one, chat. Okay, so I have to go here and then into the... You know, like leaks. What happened? Oh, I see.
A moonlit night for all.
Insulation chamber deployed.
I think not.
Open fire! Open fire! Bullseye!
War makes a lot of problems go away.
Wings look so bad on Nicole. Try hard to not spend money, but I think letting me use my Genesis crystals is kind of fair given the state of emergency Hoyo has put me in.
Do I sense treasure?
So you're not gonna go for Sit Lolly's outfit anymore? Okay, so... And another one.
Let's fly.
Wait. No, it's fine. Oneric shards. Okay. Okay, from the spinning event. Oh yeah, Sparkle, what was the weapon that you were asking about? And then it turned out it was from a spending event, and we were all just kind of mad that it wasn't available. Oh, this freaking I still don't know how to get this one. I'm guessing it has something to do with this tile here, but I don't know what to put there. It's not even on the map. Move the statue. What? Where's the statue though? There's no statue nearby.
Take me up.
Oh, Sirene's other bow. Gotcha. Okay. Because I was trying to find out information. When I looked it up, I was like, oh, that's part of the spending event. Don't remember. Yeah, no, that's the one. That's the one. Now that you mentioned it, I remember now. 'Cause when you asked about it, I looked it up. Bow just slightly changed their alt animation. Oh, is it this one? Did we finally get it? Yeah, this is the one. Hey, maybe we can help. Because Sparkle, I think you had trouble finding this one too. Oh my god. Oh, 2 chests. I cannot repay you, but please accept these small tokens as my gratitude.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
We got 3 chests. What? Get back here. Alright, so that's 3 chests, guys. And that's it. Three chestnut 2. That's 9 whole primos. So yeah, Nicole is fantastic. So basically, the range is better because like with I would have to go to every waypoint with the old compass. With Nicole, she'll mark like in any, like for example here, this will cover anything in the Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy. It basically covers every region, every little area. As far as I can tell.
Where is it?
What's the plan for tomorrow? Sandrone polls. And yeah. I'm still debating if I want to try for her weapon. It really, if I get her early enough, I can probably try for her weapon. Because between her being a DPS, doesn't bring bad luck. No.
Where is it? Hmm.
what to blame at least. There's no such thing as luck. Oh, there's a quest here. I'm gonna do it right now, but I'll mark it on the map. If it'll let me.
What am I
Normal
now,
50-50,
you
yeah.
ask?
I'm on a 5-win
Just a human
streak.
who's lost her voice.
You know, I probably haven't 100% used touchscreen. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I think I already went here. But yeah, Leeway is probably one of those regions where there's probably a random chest somewhere.
Do I sense treasure? In truth, it's thanks to the seaweed that there is always treasure.
Ba-dum-ba-dum.
Where is it?
Due for a loss. I was at my longest win streaks used to be 3, and then we surpassed that with both ZZZ and now Genshin. But the win streak was snapped at 5 after Promeo because we got Grace. Only losses in Snezhnaya, not here. I mean, I'd rather it be on Sandrone and not her weapon banner. Because Genshin weapon banner sucks. Yeah, see, now I'm just going around the map with Nicole.
Where is it?
You can consider a double as ending a win streak. I mean, I get what you're saying, but on a purely technical one-point weapon, I'm only doing it if we absolutely win like super early.
Where is it?
Because otherwise, I don't have a good claymore for her. Can't come to Chicago and forcibly stop you. Not with that attitude. There's nothing there.
Do I sense treasure?
What's the temperature this week in Hawaii? Because here in Chicago, it's like 96. It's gonna be an awful week,
Where is it?
temperature-wise. Saying what Kai's gonna come force you to stop. It's an attitude thing, or even I can't find you thing. It's I can't afford a plane ticket thing. If I really wanted to farm these achievements, there's a ton of Prima Gems I could get. If I really, really wanted to. But I feel like a lot of these things are like my rainy day fund. Look at this. I've only done one of this from the Memories of the Heart. And each of those are 20 Prima Gems. If I had the money. Jorka, welcome in. How you doing today? Can we get a shout out for Jorka? Have you streamed lately? You stream typically when I'm like asleep, but doing good today. We did our fate polls. We did not get Jörmungandr. Should I do one more try? You know what? Screw it. Let's try one more time. But yeah, we're pulling for Sandrone tomorrow in a little under 24 hours. Master 40. Oh, that's probably easy enough. I just have to have the patience for it. Pulse your out of orbs. No. No. Stream is daytime for me. 2 Carless. Let's see what we get. We got smoke. And holy crap. What? I am Jörmungandr. I'm not a war god like Thor. Rather, I'm the god of relaxation. Try to unwind, okay? Then what the hell is she doing in the story? Plus speed, which seems like it's horrible for her. And when YOLO pulls FEH. Alright, we're done with the banner. I think I still have to make space for her. It's kind of matter. I'm sorry. I gotta make space. But welcome in, Jorka. Hope you're doing well today. So I guess I changed my mind. We did pull and got Jörmungandr. First Alir now. Yeah, I didn't have Alir before. I can move you to the barracks. Actually, no, I can't. We run out of space in that particular barracks. Damn it. Thing is, we don't have room in that one. That one's full. Almost. It's Day of Devotion. I'll just put you in the barracks then. Alright, we're good. Send home abusive tree dad as compensation. I think he's my only copy, though. Collect 800 rewards from Blossoms of Wealth or Blossoms of Revelation. Just 150 to go. For Hero's Journey. You don't play AR, but I collect characters. We should do a stream where I just basically go after some of these achievements. Story streams, I saw that you were on. How are you today? He's like, Maklov, your collection is devalued by him by having him in it. You can probably get most of these here. Serpent fish. Oh no, you're good. You're good. How you doing today? Interactions with your companions. What does that mean? Doesn't help me. See, look here. Okay, it says open 300 chests on Narukami Island, Kanazuka, and Yashiori. But we've only opened 283. How the hell? There's 17 more chests. So these three? They've got to be quests. Funniest thing earlier. Been pretty good, just a bit sad I didn't get my weakest weapon. Oh, has the banner ended for you already? Or are you just out of polls? Someone said if you told a Persona fan in 2018 that your favorite navigators are Goro Okechi and Hatsune Miku, they'd have an answer. You're out with 39 pity on the banner. Oh. Guarantee or no? Talk to your companions in the teapots. I just have to talk to them?
Metaphors speak for themselves.
You're on a guarantee. Oh, that's So I get 5 interactions and then I can get 10 Prima Gems.
What am I now, you ask?
Pulling on a weapon banner unless you have 160 pulls is an awful idea. So I just talk to them? — 62.5% chance to lose, yeah.
Aha! If it isn't a certain someone's folded dimensional quadrant shift technology. I must say, combined with your artistic vision, the results truly are sparkling. It feels like I've returned home. To Celestia, I mean. It, too, has an unusual relationship between its inner and outer dimensions, as I'm sure you can imagine. Though, am I allowed to be discussing this? It should be fine. After all, these are just my memories, so it has nothing to do with my access to the knowledge base that I lost long ago. Well, I can't tell you much about that, I'm afraid. Just think of it as having the keys to a library, and then having them confiscated. Though plenty of my sisters have secret copies of books they failed to return, there might just be one who kept a key. Or maybe even two. The best students are always so calculating. It's better to be like me and be content with what you have. Not that I didn't keep any knowledge for myself, but that was more of a case of me keeping certain books by default, because I still had them the day that the library closed.
Probably better not borrow any books in Mondstadt.
Why not? Oh, I know. Alice did mention that, despite her languorous looks, the librarian there is a real bloodhound when it comes to hunting down overdue books.
Lisa. Okay, so yeah, we just have to do that. So we have to talk to 4 more. Well, good to know. Thank you for that, by the way. All right. I know some of you guys just got here, but it is past midnight, and we're going to wrap things up because I have work tomorrow. But after I get home, we are pulling for Sandrone. We have enough pulls to guarantee them. We're not on a guarantee, but we have enough pulls to guarantee them. But hopefully we can win, and hopefully win early. I remember we'll do Genshin stories related stuff, either World Quest or Story Quest, on Thursday and Saturday. Wednesday, P3R. Friday, Star Rail Special Program, which I don't know if that's been announced yet, but again, we are expecting it. See, iPad's at 1%. Oof, yeah, we gotta wrap up anyway. So whoever you're ready to say hi, we'll do. All right. You know, guys, if you turn up the volume a little bit so you can hear, but then turn off the screen, you'll be able to hear the rest of the stream and still be able to stick around long enough. But if you do that, I don't think it brings you with for the raid. Are they on right now? Let's go there. All right. What are they doing on so early? All right, guys. Copy the high papayas. If you're not sub but have channel points, though, redeem for the Hildebonk emote.
Metaphors speak for themselves.
And then copy the old sub raid command. Story things so I can't go anyways. Okay. And if you're not sub and don't have channel points, use the regular raid command. As usual, follow on social media and join the Discord. If you guys are pulling for Sandrone tomorrow and aren't here at the time, best of luck. But yeah, we should be on right around the time the game comes out of maintenance. But yeah, you guys have a good one. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.
not the best idea I have ever had.